and media buys in all types of media. Call 954-382-4345 or send an email to pat@patmontaguemarketing.com to get more details on our great rates and advertising specials. The Jamaica Tourist Board, Western Union, Digicel Grace Kennedy, and the U.S. Virgin Islands Department of Tourism all depend on us to get their message out to their clients. We do that for your business too. Small business or multi-level corporation, we will work with you. Pat Montague Marketing and Promotions for advertising that makes you money for the 21st century, the new millennium, and beyond. Call us at 954-382-4345. Follow us on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook and LinkedIn.
When it's Friday, time to party. So if you're ready, let me hear you say, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, yeah. From the time that I finish work, let me tell you this ain't no joke. Only one thing they on their mind is to find a session and work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Saturday to Thursday I come, nice and quiet like a lamb. But Friday night that is mine. I don't find a session and work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Yeah. Friday night, walk up. Friday night, walk up. When it's Friday, oh yeah, time to party. So if you're ready, let me hear you say, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. I intend to have a good time. Ain't nothing but boy will I. 'Cause Friday night is the wine. I'm gonna find a section and work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The rebel inside of me won't let the good girl be. By any means necessary, I'm gonna find a section and work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Hey, sexy body, work it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We need something to get me tipsy when we reach the party. We don't care who I watch. This Friday night, so it's time to get way. Friday night, walk up. Friday night, walk up. Aha, aha. Aha, aha. Dig it, 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 dig it. Time to get way. Friday night, walk up. Friday night, walk up. When we form a circle and we start to whine, but them coming closer and then we behind. I start and we bumper, them out running water.
It's Friday and time to party. And this party,
Don't be afraid
for
to
those that I'm
it's Friday night, so it's
wearing a lot of clothes for.
Friday night, walk up. Friday night, walk up.
Oh, yeah, secret undisclosed location. Only by Florida standards. I didn't even go out this morning for my usual run because I was like, nope, 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 ain't happening. Too cold. But anyway, we're here and we are planning a nice little show for you. We're so happy that you got a chance to join us, whatever forum you're on. All of my social media platforms, all my WBS listeners. So great to have you all here on the Pat Montague Show. It is International Hot and Spicy Food Day. All right, now, can you say some jerk pork, some jerk chicken, some spicy curry goat? I don't know what else is spicy. Some pepper shrimp. Okay, International Hot and Spicy Food Day. What's your favorite international hot and spicy food? Tell me all about it. And if we were in America in 1919, we would have been sad because today was the day when the 18th Amendment to the US Constitution. Why is it important? This was the one that prohibited the sale or transportation of alcoholic beverages. That was ratified on today's date in 1919. And in 1920, not 2020, 1920, a year later, prohibition went into effect. That means that you couldn't drink no rum, no whiskey, no wine, no nothing. Of course, later on repealed as well, so we can drink to our heart's content now.
It's a Control Tower production.
Stubborn. Yesterday is gone.
Here's Patex.
Future is a ton.
March
To every
25.
hardworking
What is it with
people.
my friends?
But
So
let's
nice
sing
to
this
have
one.
you.
Sure. Tell them any day now. Today is a new day. Brand new day. You see today, me nah make nothing at all come stress me. So me no care if me girl want left me. Stepping at the party, see one way look sexy. She send out the number fast with King Lefty. The Kyle ticking on me pocket well hefty. Top shelf food, white rum and Pepsi. I grade chart on me head like a taxi. Me thinking grab a in a it just a box me. So me no care about you or where you want to. Life sweet, me I live mine. Me I live mine.
Life sweet, me I live mine.
Stubborn. True, we clean every day, and we bills them pay. Who not like it? Bad mind. The fool them bad mind.
It's a Friday afternoon here on the Pat Montague Show, and we're happy that you're hanging with us.
Working people, burn out the party, cause I good over evil. To your party offering, check in with your table. At the stubborn boss attack. Full ref till after dark. Sure. Bust a one blank if you're feeling happy. God know we now watch nobody. This is what me tell to each and every somebody. Give thanks to God we put life in your body. A one opportunity you just grab it. Who teach me that bounty killer me daddy? Me future bright like foreign yellow cabby. Live your life no business with nobody. Me no care about you or where you want to. Life sweet, me I live mine. Me I live mine. Stubborn. True, we clean every day and we bills them pay. All who not like it, bad mind. The fool them bad mind.
Gonna get a chance to dust off a sweater.
Let's drink
And
to the
a
hardworking
jacket today.
people.
Yeah, it's kind of nippy.
Know the word.
Florida standards.
Good over
Look for
evil.
the excuse to
Show
go.
your
Headed out of the road later on, and you know I have to put on the over the knee boots just because I'm saying. Anyway, we're having a great time with you here on this Friday afternoon.
Big up on yourself.
Here's Mr. Vegas, Azanta.
We make a trip down the Congo. And all the African them bad so. Them say Vegas a dance so you have to know. That one you name thing. That one you name thing. It's not normal. It's a mass up in a Senegal and Portugal. Get it in a dance hall and carnival. We say who that a reach any belly on a girl. Everybody catch a one, you know. Move up your body to the rhythm, you know. Take up your face like sugar sweet, yo. Call out your friend and make them do it too. Yardy, yard, we and Japanese too. New York City, a lot of hill too. Put up your hand, God, keep you. We have to big up all African people. What's it dance? Jamaica. Dance we a dance and we no cater. Real dancers all up, you no rate no faker. Pick up my friend Google from the sector. The dancers them start make the paper. Dancing time, no watch no hater. As after dance it from Uganda. Every African are my sister and brother. The dancers so bad, me say oh it's so smooth. And a be a move and put a be a move. Yo, critical, uno get in the groove. Earth man a drive but him put confused.
Big Palmer.
the Ethiopian, the African in the Caribbean. Well, you
It's
know,
a Friday afternoon,
big up on.
and it's the Pat Montague
They gonna say he's a true African. Follow me and just sing my songs. Watch this. Yeah. Get the hands and go. Get the hands and go. Dance. Free up. Get the hands and go. Get the hands and go.
getting ourselves ready for the weekend.
Get the
You know, it's a big one. We celebrate Martin Luther King this weekend.
do left foot dance. Yeah. Get the hands and go. Get the hands and go. Move your hands. Move your feet. Get the hands and go. Move your legs. Get the hands and everything else. Everything bro. Get the hands.
Pizza Medina.
African them dance and say,
Looking forward to a great weekend, my friend.
get the hands and go. Get the hands and go.
Katika Show. Here's what we're gonna do right now, though. We have to pause the festivities, the music, the fun, because we have some people who help to make sure that we continue to hang with you here on these programs. So let's celebrate them for a minute. Then when we come back, some soca vibes for your Friday here on this, the Pat Montague Show on your favorite radio station. Hey family, guess what? Barrel shipping to Jamaica just got so much easier with JP Logistics Solutions. They deliver straight to the port in Kingston from South Florida, fast, easy, and reliable. Take advantage of their special $60 rate to Kingston, Jamaica with guaranteed weekly sailings. Enjoy door-to-door delivery in Jamaica, a flat collection rate from most South Florida locations, and full clearance in Kingston. No hassle, no stress. You can even schedule your pickup time, just 2-day transit. Call 305-885-0558 or 876-483-7263 or email sales@jplsusa.com. That's JP Logistics Solutions, making shipping and logistics simple.
The IRS, the world's most aggressive collection agency. They can seize your property, bank account, and garnish your wages. They cause sleepless nights for millions of Americans. Don't be one of them. If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, get protected today. Call 800-242-3186. Coast One Tax Group, protecting your bank, home, and your sleep since 2008. With hundreds of 5-star reviews and an A+ on the Better Business Bureau. Call Coast One Tax Group, 800-242-3186. Stanley from New York owed $93,000. The IRS placed a levy on his bank account. Coast One released the levy and settled with the IRS for $2,000. Mark in Michigan owed $225,000. After Coast One stepped in, Mark walked away paying less than $1,500. Call Coast One now. A 10-minute call can save you up to 93% on your back taxes. Get your fresh start today. That's 800-242-3186.
Hi, this is Samantha Ramnarine, owner and founder of Car Accident Referral Services. All of your car accidents, slip and fall, and workers' comp needs. Remember, when you guys are picking your attorneys and doctors, make sure you guys are calling us first. After 911, I want you guys calling cars at 954-249-5858, right at the scene of the accident. We want to make sure we help you. The insurance companies has hundreds of attorneys defending them. You guys should at least have one attorney defending you. Our attorneys will take 25%. That's right, 25%, not 33 1/3, not 40%, but 25% up to a $1 million settlement, regardless if they take your case to court or not. So make sure you save this number, 954-249-5858. We cover the entire state of Florida, and we are here, ready, able, and willing to help you guys 24/7. Give us a call at 954-249-5858. That's 954-249-5858.
And you know, this weekend is a weekend of service in the name of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Vice Mayor of Miramar, Yvette Colburn, is inviting you to help clean up in the Adopt a Street program. That's on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Join the team to keep Miramar clean. They're going to be at Lakeshore Park at 8501 South Sherman Circle. And lunch will be served after the event. If you want to do a day of service, maybe you have students in your family who need their community service hours, go to adoptastreet2026.eventbrite.com. That's adoptastreet2026.eventbrite.com. And the Vice Mayor is also letting you know that the Public Works Department in Miramar is hosting a shredathon. So bring your papers for shredding and recycling. They'll also be collecting your household chemical and electronic equipment that you want to get rid of. This is for Miramar residents only, by the way, and it's going to be at Forzano Park, 2001 Douglas Road. That's also tomorrow as well. And coming up next week, Saturday, the Community Resource Expo and walk-up food distribution at the multi-service building. And you can register for it at mscoutreachevent.eventbrite.com. And if you have a young person graduating from high school is going to college, they have a scholarship opportunity that they can apply for. And you can get all of the details on that at miramar.fl.gov. That's miramar.fl.gov. And they want you to nominate women in Miramar who are making history. Also go to the miramar.fl.gov site and you'll get more information on that as well. Commissioner Colburn doing some good work in the city of Miramar, keeping the community connected, fed, educated, clean, you name it. So hats off to you, Commissioner Colburn. As we continue to mark the events for Martin Luther King weekend, you know, a lot of cities having parades and other events. The city of Lauderhill taking it to the next level with their inspirational evening in celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s enduring legacy, featuring a fireside chat with two special guest speakers, Dr. Cornel West and Dr. Shabazz. Dr. Shabazz, of course, the daughter of Malcolm X and Dr. Betty Shabazz. And they're going to be at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. If you want VIP tickets, you can get them. And that if part of the event will start at 5 with dinner, complimentary cocktails, a private meet and greet, formal photo opportunities, and then lead into the discussion. General admission tickets, which Mayor Denise Grant told us only $20 for those tickets. You get to get there at 7 and get into the discussion at 7:30. So I had a chance to chat with Mayor of Lauderhill, Ms. Denise Grant, yesterday. I don't know if you heard the conversation, so I figured I would share a part of it with you on today's program. Mayor Denise Grant of the city of Lauderhill. Good afternoon again, Mayor Grant. Are you still getting that?
Hi, good afternoon.
Are we better?
Yes, I'm still getting it, but I'll do the best that I can.
All right. Okay. You are such a trooper. I appreciate you for that.
Okay. Yeah, so we were talking about the legacy of Dr. King, and indeed, we all know what Dr. King stood for. It was really about unity. It was really about equity, making sure that everyone understood that we were all indeed created equal, and there was no level of mediocrity or inferiority when it came to races or gender or creed. And so for us, even though that he has been gone for many, many years, his legacy lives on. And in the city of Lauderhill, it is one of the things that every single year we want to make sure that when we have any sort of event, that his legacy and his message is imperative and it is there in anything that we do.
You know, like I mentioned earlier in our conversation, a lot of cities have events that mark Dr. Martin Luther King's birth. Lots of parades and
Right.
community events and so on. But I was really inspired by this particular event because it gives us a chance to actually discuss the work, the life, the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King with two very special guests. Well, you want to tell our listeners about the two special guests and what they bring to the conversation that we'll be having on Saturday?
I am so moved and so thrilled to welcome two of the most intellectual and thought-provoking individuals that are coming to the city. And so indeed, Dr. Cornel West is one of those individuals that we all respect and recognize his work as an academia, in addition to the fact that he's an activist. And he is one that speaks about his work and how Dr. King has influenced him over the years. And the second person that is there as well is Dr. Shabazz, who is the daughter of Malcolm X, which is so interesting because we know that during the time of Malcolm X, Dr. King was also alive and they worked on things together. They might have had some differences as it relates to ideology, the approach of it, but they all wanted the same thing. And I think if we all know the history of Malcolm X, we recognize that once he took that trip to Mecca, his thought process changed as well, where it was not just about Black excellence, but it was about human excellence. It was about the brilliance of who we all were as a human race. And so to be able to touch and hear from his daughter, you know, she's actually probably the closest that I will get to Malcolm X at this point, to be able to hear her thought process and to know that the work that she went into is a result of the influence of her father as well as Martin Luther King. I think it's going to be really a night to remember.
Okay, so talk about this night that we're going to be having. Walk our listeners through what will be happening throughout the course of the afternoon.
Sure. And so there's going to be a dinner that persons have bought into. And so that dinner is going to be from 5 until 7. And then at 7 o'clock, we will go into the theater. It's going to be at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Theater. And we're going to hear from both persons, Dr. Cornel West and Dr. Shabazz. They're just going to be talking about the condition of America at present, in addition to the condition of Black America, and where we are, what they think the legacy of Dr. King, if it's still relevant in this time and age, in addition to what we can do to continue the work of Dr. King.
Okay, so let me ask you that question, Mayor Grant, based on what you just said. How would you, if you were going to be asking them a question or answering something on this, what would you say?
Well, I believe that, you know, change is imperative, right? And we have seen the change as it relates to the country. And, you know, you have to be politically correct and careful how you say things these days.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
But nevertheless, what people cannot take away from you is your dignity, your respect of self, and the purpose that you have on this earth. And I think that was what Dr. King was trying to utter to us and trying to ensure that we had within ourselves, is to know that we have such greatness in us as a people. We have so much. When you read books like the African American Anthology, and you read about W. Du Bois, and you read about all of these great leaders, including Marcus Garvey, and what they had to endure, and they still fulfilled their purpose, and they still were influential in their era. We really don't have any form of excuses.
We certainly,
because we have resources at our expense. And we can definitely accomplish anything we put our mind to. But in all that we do, Pat, we have to be mindful that we are not just here for ourselves, our family, or even just for our immediate community, but we are here to be able to invest in this world and be able to solve some problems for people that are living on this earth.
And that is an absolutely amazing statement that you just made, Mayor Denise Grant. Walk our listeners through now how they can participate in this event on Saturday at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center.
Sure. So they can actually go on the city website, or they can go on the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center website as well. Tickets are still available. I will tell you the tickets are only $20, and we were intentional about that because we
$20?
wanted to make sure that everyone
Wow.
can participate.
Wow.
Yes.
Only
But the
$20.
money's,
I'm just
yes,
blown away
the
by that.
money's, I'm sorry, go ahead, Pat.
I was just saying, only $20 for the tickets. That's just absolutely amazing for people to participate in a moment in history, a moment of celebrating our cultures, a moment of celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yes. And so for us, we couldn't even really put a price on it, but we understand the situation of America at this point. And a lot of people may not be able to afford a ticket, say, of $75, $150, and so on. So we made sure that it was reasonable enough that almost everyone, right, can participate. And so as a result of that, it's $20, and the monies go to the Lauderhill MLK Scholarship Fund that benefits high school students.
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Mayor Denise Grant, for stopping in today and kind of showcasing this event that we're all going to be participating in on Saturday. I'm so excited that I get to be there to witness it and to share it and to just bring it to our community. So we look forward to seeing you on Saturday at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center for this Martin Luther King Legacy event that's coming up.
Thank you so much, Pat, and thank you for being here and helping us to spread the word, and we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Take care. Mayor Denise Grant there of the city of Lauderhill, MLK Legacy Night, Cornel West, and Dr. Shabazz, Malcolm X's daughter, both the panelists. There's going to be a discussion, there's going to be a chance for you to embrace our culture, our history, and participate in the conversation. I am so happy that this event is coming up on Saturday. And remember, you can get your tickets at the City of Lauderhill website or the Lauderhill Performing Arts website. They're only $20. So make sure that if you want to go, you go on both those sites and get your tickets.
In the powers of the Most High.
Ushering in the Martin Luther King
Stand up in the powers of the Most High.
weekend.
Stand up straight, Ethiopians, help I chant down Babylon gate. Stand up straight now, Ethiopians, help I chant down Babylon gates now. Judy dance if he bend and low. They thought that's how it go. So a lot of them don't touch them toe. Never knew that it was a trick. Babylon was plotting to it. Babylon start lash them with big stick. Them jump up quick. But through the powers of the Most High Jah, I and I will get over. Chant no more blood-sucking vampire. And stand up straight, Ethiopians, help I chant them.
From the speaker box to the big screen, Reggae G.
Stand up straight now, Ethiopians, help I chant them Babylon gate. All the people talk Babylon won't cooperate. All them do is just lead the children astray, instigating war and fighting, criticizing without realizing the whole wide world is in a mess. Lord of mercy, the whole wide world is in a mess. What a stress. Stand up straight. Ethiopians, help I chant on Babylon Day.
Cockatoo music on this MLK weekend. Let's go to another quick break. We should be getting another update coming up here on the program shortly. So make sure you stay with us on this, your favorite radio station. This is the Pat Montague Show, and we're happy that you are joining us this afternoon.
Call Seafood Restaurant is the best in seafood and Caribbean dishes. Lunch special only $4.65 from 7 in the morning to 11 at night. This a Call Seafood. So bring your appetite. Food so good you woulda think mama cook it. Food so good you think your mama in the kitchen. Food so good you would think your mama was in the kitchen. We got 2 locations. Abadingo, Papa Michigan.
From Florida to Jamaica, St. Vincent and the Caribbean, barrels, boxes, appliances, and more. Lewis & Company gets it there fast and secure. Low pickup fee. Call 954-850-7810. That's 954-850-7810 or 305-747-2295. That's 305-747-2295. Lewis & Company, your community shipping company.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and don't have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you don't pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call if you've been injured in an auto accident. Call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519. 800-776-3519.
Auto Accident Help Desk.
From the speaker box to the big screen, Reggae Genealogy Music Festival, lights, camera, reggae brings the rhythms, the icons, the stories to life. Get a front row seat to lifetime achievement honors for Mr. Vegas, Sly Dunbar, and Leroy Sibley. Live performances also by Leroy Sibley's Tifa, Phil Watkins, Bobby Rose, and the Code Red Band. Hosted by the dance hall queen herself, Audrey Reed OD. Saturday, February 7th at Volunteer Park in the city of Plantation. ReggaeGenealogy.org.
Leroy Sibbles to be honored at Reggae Genealogy.